What's up? This is me here, Bro here. I'm here to tell you something. The movie The Joker, I saw it. People said this is a bad movie with a bad ending. Because I really wanted to see this movie, and I was like. Because, see, here's the deal. Oh, I need to stop doing that stuff. That's annoying. Here's the deal, though. Um, Usually, most people say something's bad for the sake of saying it's bad, right? Because that's how my mindset is. Like, there's a bunch of movies out there that I thought was very good, but a lot of people say it sucked. And watches one particular movie, right? And so, where's the sucky chat? Where does it happen at? Like, I don't see anything bad though. But I saw this movie, and the very first red flag. And if you haven't seen this movie, don't see it or go see it. Either way, I'm going to tell you what I saw. The very first red flag was the intro of the movie. The intro of the movie was the red flag of the movie. Red flag number 2. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to tell you how, because this is how tasteless this movie is. It's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie. At least bad movies are entertaining. I've seen bad movies that are bad, but guess what? They are entertaining. Like Resident Evil, I believe that one movie was called Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. That movie was entertaining bad, right? The movie was bad, got the story wrong, the character wrong, but guess what? It was entertaining. I wasn't snoozing, I wasn't getting frustrated and stuff like that. It's a bad movie, but it's an entertaining bad movie. Or Star Wars The Last Jedi. I didn't like that movie, but guess what? It was an entertaining bad movie, right? Because first of all, if it gives you any type of emotions or negative and stuff like that, negative, positive, sadness, anger, right? I don't know if anger counts though, but it has entertained you, right? The Joker, the movie, has none of that. The moment, red flag number 2, Harley Quinn. I'm not saying Lady Gaga is terrible. Actually, she did great. I wouldn't say she did great, but she did alright. She did alright with the script. Wonky Phoenix, however you say his name, I'm gonna call him JP. JP did the best he could. Most of the actors did the best they could. So, I would say Harley Quinn is a red flag number 2. I'm not gonna say why. Red flag number 3. They made Arthur Fleck retarded. They made him retarded. They did. And I thought this is the part of the movie that's going to get good. Because I will admit, I snoozed. The reason why I didn't snooze is because I was walking around doing activities. I snoozed. Right when he says, I'm going to defend myself. Because I'm going to defend myself. Can I come in as anything? I was like, yes, finally. Something happened. Guess what? You only get a segment of the Joker. You only get like 5 to 10 minutes of the Joker. And that's it. And there's another thing that made me so... I will admit, it did make me mad though. And not what I want to say mad. Mad is... I would say tasteless. Right? When I saw it, this was my facial expression. Yeah, I was ready to, not watch this movie. I was ready to, like, just call quits. And let me tell you what happened in a segment of the movie. Well, he went on an anger rant and made the guards mad. And the corpse, a couple of angry guards, right? Maybe they just beat the crap out of him and it didn't show him getting beat the crap out of him. But the movie applies something else. They put him in, the three guards put him in a room, two guards put him down. Maybe they just beat the crap out of him. I'm just going to tell myself that. Because if that actually happened the way I think happens, shame on you, Todd Phillips. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I got angry. And then the next scene looked like it actually happened, right? I ain't gonna say what happened. It didn't show. I'm just gonna assume he got beat the crap out of. And I'm just gonna assume he got beat crap out of him. And then when he got back in the courtroom, there was no Joker. He put on the makeup and said, "Oh yes, I'm not the Joker. I'm Martha Fleck. I killed 6 people." And I was like, so what happens next? Nothing. The courtroom got blown up. The courtroom got blown up. And I was like, okay, yes. All right. Maybe he's going to get revenge on those guards. Right? And it'll just be another chaotic thing. You notice I have not mentioned Harley Quinn, right? Well, because she's kind of forgettable, though. Even though she was present, she's kind of forgettable, though. But they broke him out. His fan base broke him out. I was like, yes, something's going to happen. He's going to put on the clown makeup on. He's going to be the Joker. He's going to blow some stuff up. He's going to do some crazy stuff that we've been wanting to see for a really long time. For past an hour and 30 minutes, I believe. Like, yes. And then he runs out the car and then he meets a... Well, I'm not going to explain, the love interest between, I ain't going to say Lady Gaga, I'm going to say Harley Quinn and the Joker. I didn't like this character. I didn't like Harley Quinn in this movie. And I'm going to try, see, I'm more of a person, I'm more of a guy who tries to not say that, oh wow, this is bad. Like if you walk up to me and ask me who you think's the best Spider-Man, I will look at you in the dead of eyes, right? Look you in the dead of eyes with the straightest of all faces, and tell you that neither of them are the best because they're different in their own way. They're different in their own way. So each of them has qualities that I like. Who's the best Joker? I'm not going to tell you that because each of them are different and they bring different stuff to the table. Right? So I'm not going to say, I don't find, I will spill the beans on it. A lot of the musical stuff that happens in his head. A lot of the killings happens in his head. A lot of the stuff happens in his head. In his head. 90% of the crazy stuff happened in his head, meaning it didn't happen at all. And I thought something was going to happen, But nothing happened. But let's talk about Harley Quinn. Turns out that she's a crazy fangirl who got a degree in psychology and put herself in Arkham just to meet up with the Joker. And it turns out that she told a tally lie saying, oh, she's a nobody. She grew up rich. That character grew up a rich kid. A rich kid. That right there, and it turns out that he is a super fan, and then she basically break up with him because he didn't want to be the Joker anymore. That, and he got arrested. And I'm gonna talk about this ending. This ending was so tasteless. It was just so tasteless. I wouldn't say it's a bad ending. Like, bad endings, at least you understand bad endings, right? Good endings, you understand good endings, right? I say tasteless because it's a tasteless ending, right? It's tasteless. It's a tasteless ending. And trust me, can you do tasteless endings well? Yeah. Yeah, you can do tasteless endings very well. Very well. But this has not been done. I'm going to tell you the ending. And you know what? I'm going to give you a chance to back off. Not back off, but just leave if you don't want the ending to be spoiled here. I told you I wasn't going to do it, but I am going to do it. Alright. So the ending of the movie is he's sitting on a chair, right? Waiting for his trial. Right? Right, and he heard that he got a visitor, and I was like, okay. I was thinking, okay, Harley Quinn forgave him instead of go break him out, right? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool, okay. And then this random character, right? Said, hey, may I tell you a joke? Right? And Arthur Fleck was like, sure. I'm not going to tell the joke because I forgot what the joke was, but I know it ends, you got what you deserve, or something like that. Right? So he says, you got what you deserve, and you know what happens? He got shanked. So basically, he got shanked, and he got red rummed. If you don't know what red rum is, I ain't gonna sissify myself on these words. He got killed. Arthur Fleck, the Joker, got killed. Right? And I wasn't paying attention, so I rewatched it. So when he got killed, the character that killed him was making a smiley face. A smiley face on his face, applying, right? And this is the tasteless part. This is the tasteless part of the movie, right? Applying that's Heath Ledger's Joker. First of all, the timeline doesn't add up. And by the time this dude meets up with in the year 2008, and the dude looks like he's about like 20 to 25. 20 to 25. It takes place in 1981. 19 was I don't keep up with my mathematics because I mostly rely on calculators. Alright, forgive me. But I did the math. It takes place 27 years earlier before The Dark Knight. So, whatever that age of a guy, and I'm going to assume he's about 25 to 26. Add 27 to that. So basically, he'd be almost like 50 to. He'll be somewhere in his 50s fighting Batman. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So it's a tasteless ending that doesn't make any sense. And trust me, I have seen endings are bad, but at least you understand them, right? Like, there's a bunch of bad endings, but at least I'm like, it's a bad ending though, but I understand it. Here, I don't understand anything. We did not get this is not what we paid for. This is not what we paid for. And I will say this. They said, well, Todd Phillips was not really good at making sequels. Well, I thought, what's that movie called? Hangover 2 was pretty good. I thought Hangover 2 was pretty good. I didn't think it was bad. It was pretty good. You know what I think it is? I have a theory behind what really happened. And call me crazy, call me cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs, but I think what really actually happened was when the Joker the movie came out, it got so much negative press and got people scared saying it's going to encourage incel violence or this and that. It's going to encourage. No, but really, you know what I really think it is? In the movie The Joker, he represents like a system. He represents a figure that goes against the system, right? Because I don't want to be talking like this, but here goes nothing. He speaks on a system that doesn't help people. Basically, screw poor people, screw the homeless, right? And screw everybody, right? Who are unfortunate. And that's what the Joker represents. It's a voice for the unfortunate who's struggling with mental illness, who's struggling with physical illness, who's struggling with stuff, and people don't care about these people, right? And these types of people, in order for them to feel like they get noticed, they have to do something, right? And that's what this Joker represents. And people loved it. People was a fan of it. And kind of speaking out against corporations who don't care about their workers, their people, and stuff like that. And WB is a corporation. You know what I'm saying? I think WB said, hey man, movie did make us $1 billion, but I did not like your message. Now here's $200 million. Try to screw this character up as hard as you can. And that's what he did. He took the paycheck, and screwed. There's even, I ain't gonna get into it, but I think he screwed his character up on purpose for a paycheck. Because the corporation did not like what this Joker represents. That's just a theory. My gracious, ranting for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You know, I feel bad for the people. On the very first minute. I was like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to do it. No. And then I remember the tasteless ending. I'm like, you know what? I need to save y'all the effort. There you go. Here's the tasteless ending. I didn't even cover the whole thing because I didn't want to though. You know how you don't want to cover the whole thing? I just covered like the large chunks of it. And you know what I learned? What I learned is don't make sequels from a masterpiece. Or maybe it could be something different. What do you guys think? I think this is what I think. This is a theory. They made a movie to ruin the Joker on purpose, just so to show you that if you go against the system, you're going to get hurt. That's my interpretation. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the movie? Well, here is a 5.3. No, it's not 5.3. I'll give it like a 3.9. And those 3 extra points are great acting from Joaquin Phoenix, and that's it. I'd say he's a great actor. He's a great actor. He's a great actor. I need to stop doing that. Yup. This movie sucked. It's tasteless. It's not even like a bad entertaining movie. It's just tasteless. You know what? I think there should be a repetition, or whatever you call it, or whatever. I think all the fans need to get together and demand a remake of the Joker 2. No, that's just too much. I mean, I don't know how long the guy can gain weight and lose weight. And this thing is so tasteless, I don't even know what else to say. But again, if you like this video, you like it. If you don't. If you want to comment, go right ahead. Because my comment is a safe space.